of the one corner, tucked away in one corner of the room, appears to be a pair of leather gloves with sort of long metal claws attached to them.
I do say those are some interesting garden appliances you've got. Can you explain how they work?
He goes, they're old items from a, a, a younger time when I would travel the world and see the sights.
Is there like some kind of symbol or code for testing Ripper identities?
Secret handshake.
There probably is some sort of secret handshake. And obviously, it's so much of a secret.
Right now.
Obviously, it's so secret that we're so secret that us as non-rippers don't know it. But at that one point, he looks at you and he looks at all of you and goes, and I'm thinking that if I say, and he says a very certain key phrase that you recognise, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Glint in his eye.
Yes. We have in which case we have run into an interesting situation.
Indeed, he says. He goes, well, if you're rippers, then I suppose some of you will want the coffee. No, he doesn't say that. I'm just. He says we should sit out in the open. The air is fresher, and there are less shadows in the place to creep up upon us. He also goes, and basically, if we're talking along the lines, I think we're talking, we might need something a bit stronger in our tea. He says, picking up a bottle from a cup.
Okay.
Well, that's why I asked for the coffee, for Christ's sake. There's no caffeine in tea.
Does he have a scar across his face?
He does not.
Okay. We'll head back out and I'll head back out. I don't know about the rest of them. And sit down. And it's like, so we were in village of Nibelheim like 2 days, what was it, 2 days away or something like that?
Yeah.
And ran into a problem that they'd had for a while. Some truly despicable monster turned one of their children, which well, there's
proceeded to turn the rest of the children in the town into vampires, and the name that was given by this person appears to have been your name.
well, no, he didn't give a name. And one of the people there said that he looked exactly like you 50 years ago, but he was a younger man with a scar across a vertical, a long, tall, thin, long scar across the side of the entire face and which traversed the eye.
Although Zane tries very hard to keep his face unemotional as you give that description, you all notice that for a second there was his eyes widened, and you obviously get the distinct. You know for a fact that he has a horrible feeling. He knows who they're what you're talking about, but at the same time, he then seems to get control of himself and put a composure upon his face.
So I'm split between now, knowing that you're a Ripper now. I'm split between family member that led you to this lifestyle or was attacked in revenge, or an enemy that is attempting to cause trouble for you.
Well, the style of the attack concerns me. That it is very reminiscent of a vampire that used to roam these areas when I was about your age, in fact. He went by the name of Count Orlov, but we although we hunted we hunted high and low for the individual. He was always a step ahead of us. He always intended, but his form of attack was to do exactly what you said, to bite a single person in a town and turn them, and then just leaving the chaos. He tended to favour the young and innocent as his targets. The fact that this is and it's troubling, but as I say, we haven't heard of him for many years. I mean, we hunted and killed off all his supposed followers, but we never tracked him down. It was believed that he had fled. The fact that this type of attack is starting up again concerns me, for it implies that either the Count is back or maybe someone else has taken up his mode of killing.
Sorry, what was the Count's name?
Count. Sorry, I've lost it myself.
Olaf?
Orlov. Oh, yeah, Count Orlov. Orlov, like that. Orlov.
Fucking moody prick.
But as you say, I mean, if he's back, then afraid.
Did he look like you?
The
Or
fact he did not, and this is what concerns me, and he did not have a scar along the side of his face that implies that someone obviously was injured before they were.
have you heard about the ongoings in London? We are quite remote here.
As I say, I mean, I live in this quiet village. It's
Well,
nice.
we've run into a odd situation. You of course know of Jack the Ripper.
Indeed, I have heard of him.
Well, somehow
He was the one that started all that abominable stuff. Back in our day, when we old worlders fought the monsters, we just did it with our own skills and experience. And this individual came along and created abominations. It went horribly wrong, didn't it?
somehow he has been
August is proof of
through
that.
some devilish means he's been brought back. So something similar may have been done, possibly have been done in this case as well. I mean, it still may be your enemy, and he may be simply trying to cause trouble for you, but could be something else.
As the conversation goes on, it is apparent that Zane is Zane is concerned about something, and eventually obviously with everything you're saying and the fact of his tradition and his beliefs and all that, he's obviously fighting some internal resistances inside himself. He says, "I'm afraid the description you have given concerns me greatly. For I know of a person who is scarred as described, and many a person has said that they remind them of me at a younger age. But if what you're saying is true, then I fear that the worst has happened to my grandson.
Oh, excuse me.
Grandson, he says. And I think I've got the name. I got the name. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Vol. Why Vol? I say he.
Evo.
Evo, yeah, thank you. He got such a scar a few years back while fighting. He claimed it was a wolf. It was probably to worry me that so it wasn't of more concerning format. And in fact, obviously, for some time afterwards, and I was kept on him. But at the next full moon, nothing happened. So we do believe it was indeed a wolf. In fact, it is unusual. I haven't seen my grandson for some time now. He usually comes by every so often, but I haven't seen him for about 6 months. I was concerned, but the lodge at Middlestrat said that he was on a mission. He hadn't reported in yet, but yeah. But,
Is your grandson one of us? Is that what you're saying?
yes, he took up the he followed he was against my hopes for his life. He did follow my into the profession, but I haven't heard. I mean, and I have tried. We
May
can
I ask
contact.
why it was? May I ask why it was against your hopes? I mean, it's a pretty noble thing to do. What we do.
But it is also a dangerous life, and he may not want his grandson involved in such danger.
Well, he can answer that.
He's young and impulsive, and he's young and impulsive, and I didn't think he'd take the care that's required to become an old ex-ripper like myself. I feared he'd become a bold ripper.
A corrupted ripper.
No, bold.
A
As
bold
opposed to
ripper.
old. There are old
would
rippers
die-
and there are bold. There are old rippers and there are bold rippers, but there are
He would
none.
die
There are
young.
no old bold rippers. The implication being.
Gotcha.
He goes, but indeed, but the last time well, the thing is, after 6 months had gone by, I contacted Michelstadt again, the Michelstadt luggage again, about 4 weeks ago. But unlike any other time, they have not replied.
Where is the Largen? That sounds unfortunate. I've sent runners to try and get some assistance from there. But it
Well,
sounds like
with luck,
there
they
may
will
be.
respond. They may be able to give us more information. But as I say, I don't have enough room to house you internally, but you're more than welcome to camp out in my garden, and I can provide you food if you wish to wait here for the reply to return. But equally, if you'd rather stay in the inn, it's okay. But don't have the and feather.
We would not wish to impose, so we will stay at the inn unless you can possibly house one of us to keep watch so that you would not be in potential danger.
Why? I wonder why you think I'm in danger, but to placate the worries of a young and hopefully not bold individual, I will. Oh, I can. Yes, I do have a room that my grandson would stay in when he came to visit.
I'd like to stay in that room.
Okay, as I say, it's if one person wants to stay, he won't object. As I say, everyone else can get a room in the inn. There are enough rooms available to house all of you. the evening and the rest of the night passes uneventfully. It's about it's mid morning.
Can I investigate? Can I investigate that room
Sure,
that his grandson stays in
certainly make a notice
at
check.
some
No
point?
problem at all. Yeah, no, of course you can. You've got the whole night to do so.
I'm gonna. Shit.
It does seem to be. No, it's fine. It's a good. Basically, you don't find anything out of the. Trust me, you don't find anything out of the ordinary there.
Okay.
We spend any more pennies. It's about, but yeah, you do what you do. Well, I say anything out of the ordinary. You do find you do find a loose floorboard under the bed, which inside there you find some probably very dried out garlic and holy symbol and some a vial that was labelled holy water but appears to be empty. Probably not. You don't think use. It's probably just a bad seal. It's evaporated away over time. But that's all you'll find. It's about mid-morning when the two riders return and they report they were unfortunately unable to deliver the letter.
Are they Pale Riders?
Why?
The address you gave them is a burnt-out ruin.
Is what?
A burnt-out ruin.
Okay.
They say apparently the building was destroyed in a fire last month, on the night of the 29th of April. They also seem a bit feared by what they may have found out, and are quite happy to refund half the money in an attempt to get away from you quicker.
I wave it and say, keep it. I paid you for your services. And that was important information. Were there any rumors or anything that you heard while you were there?
Oh, many fanciful tales yes. No. We don't. They were fanciful tales, but we didn't take any trunk with it. Thank you for the money, but we must be heading back to our loved ones. They will be missing us, and with that, they sort of panic, get away from you, panically
If
hop
you
onto the
recall the
horses and
rumors,
gallop
they'll
away.
double your pay.
They're
Not
gone. They're gone. There's obviously something spooked them, but you don't know what it is. Probably nothing. It's probably just superstitious folk around here. I wouldn't worry. I'm sure it's all fine.
Right, so go find the old man and update him as to the situation.
Words, mere words, how terrible they were, how clear, vivid, and cruel. One could not escape from them, and yet was subtly magic them to be. They seem to be able to give plastic form to formless things. My word, Travis, you found a long one today. And to have a music of its own sweet, vivid, or vile, or lute, mere words, but for anything so real as words. Naught but pennies must flow with apologies to Oscar Wilde, and I mangled half of that, but who cares? Sorry, you give him the update. He is most concerned, and he obviously seems most concerned that his grandson may have been injured,
Eaten by a fish.
killed in that fire, basically you can see as you tell him that he's already starting to move around the room, grabbing items left, right, and center. He picks up a backpack and he starts packing supplies, and he goes to a corner of the room and he picks up those leather gloves with long claws on them and pops them into the backpack. He walks over to another side of the room and picks up the mallet and the wooden stakes.
I'm glad for your enthusiasm, and I appreciate your assistance. But it's best if you don't go alone and go with us.
Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Right. What am I gonna, generic Ripper. Yeah. There's a deranged Ripper. That's not probably helpful.
It's a
No.
deranged stripper. What do they do?
A deranged Ripper.
Oh,
I didn't know
not
if
a
it was a
deranged
generic.
stripper. Okay. Sorry, I don't know where
didn't
my
know if it
mind's
was
at.
I was looking for a generic Ripper. Basically, you think you've planned everything, and then everything goes a different way to the way you thought it would. So all of a sudden, I now need to make a retard Ripper
Is it,
character.
is it Tuesday already for you, Anthony?
Well, he doesn't need
Okay.
any rip protect because obviously
No,
he
I know.
can.
No, I know. No, it's not that. I think he'll probably be an irregular.
Onion
Stats him up
Reverie.
from that.
So tell me about this book.
Okay.
I haven't read it yet.
If he's old, come on.
Okay,
He
so
probably,
if
didn't,
A veteran.
probably didn't get as much
veteran
trouble as us.
resistance.
Still,
yeah, the only I tried old world and all I got there was actually I think that would be better. I think stat wise. Yeah, that one works out better. So then if I go to uncategorized, clear that out, drag the soldier in, and I can change his name to. Anyway, while I'm doing this, what are the rest of you up to? Same tab back, and all I need to do is give him the elderly hindrance, and then that's it, really, because that will make him smarter and weaker. That's all I need to do. You don't type hindrance into the hindrance tab. Okay. So the elderly. Let's subtract 1 from running rolls. Minus 1. Yeah, that's perfect. There we go. Okay. The only thing I need to do is find some assets for him. He goes, well, it's a good day's walk. It's 20 miles. I suspect that will take you less time than it will take me. So I suggest you go on ahead, and I'll make the best speed I can.
we've got a wagon or something, don't we?
You do actually, yeah.
And it's like,
Straight life is, yeah.
why don't you just ride along with us? There's space.
Okay, let's add Zane Debrek to the combat tracker as an ally. There he is. Okay, it's so as I say, it doesn't. It's early evening. By the time you're all sorted out and you get yourselves to Meetlestad, and as I say, it's a big town. And you head towards. Say the road was called. So yeah, you basically easy enough to with Zane with you. You don't need to ask around. He can take you straight to the lodge. Um, yeah, the brand plants he takes you to, and when you basically when you get there, you do find that the entire the right in the middle of the on the street is what you imagine was quite an impressive building, size-wise at least, and it appears to have been totally burnt to the ground.
Fuck is he going on about?
No, that's not good.
Zane is obviously quite upset at the sight of this. He starts knocking on nearby doors and asking things desperately.
What's he asking?
Well, what happened? Has anyone seen his grandson? Let's give him some persuasion. He hasn't got any persuasion. find out what happened. Well, he's obviously too panicked, but Aldous, obviously, you asking around to get a bit more information. Apparently, yes. So as the fire took place on the 29th of April, which is a Monday, almost exactly 4 weeks ago. The fire was fierce. Apparently, the fire was fierce and burned with green flames at times, which definitely scared certain people. Any attempts to douse the flames just seemed to make the fire grow worse. It took more than 15 minutes for the fire to engulf the house. Make the fire would have given anyone inside the house who wasn't trapped by the fire time to escape, but apparently no one fled the building, and it took 3 days for the heat to cool enough before anyone could get inside the ruins to search for bodies. And inside they found 9 bodies and a number of animal bodies as well.
They found 9 bodies. What?
9 bodies and a number of animal bodies as well, and that appears to be where some people are quite upset because some of the bodies that were found, the remains, seem to be very distressing.
What kind of animals were they?
Well, the locals don't know.
I'm assuming they were buried.
Well, the animal bodies probably weren't, but the human bodies were buried in a shared grave because they couldn't identify any of the corpses. Orders have got the raise. You do get an address for of a doctor that was called into a coroner, I should say, that was called into attendance.
Well, I would suggest that we go talk to the doctor when the rest of the party's ready.
Indeed. Some notice checks. You're heading towards the doctor. Yep, all seems good. That's fine. Getting to the doctor's house. The Dr. Carl Shoot. He obviously he has a servant that answers the door when you ask to see the doctor. You're led in, and he seems a quite refined man in his mid-40s, and he asks how he can assist you. Everything to take it back to see 6 of you standing there together. He can't begin to imagine what type of condition or problem requires 6 people to come at once. But once you explain things, I'm sure he'll be helpful.
Investigating the fire.
It's telling that obviously that sort of thing doesn't happen around here, that he doesn't require any more clarification. It was a bad business that was. I say the fire seems to have burnt intensely hot. I believe the mention of green flames, the fact that water added onto it, means that there was some sorts of science lab with chemicals somewhere in the building. The interesting thing I found is although each body was burnt completely and utterly, to the point that identifying the bodies, other than whether they were male or female, from the charred bones that remained, was impossible. I have reason to believe that the bodies were dead before the fire started, due to the way they were found. It doesn't appear that something happened so fast that they didn't have a chance to react to the fire. They don't. They don't appear to be scattered around the building as if trying to escape the fire, and there are no signs of distress or action in the way their bodies were found. It looks like they were. Well, I don't want to use the word staged, but it does almost look like they were positioned before the fire began. But obviously, any mention of that was not wanted to be heard by the town council. It was just a tragic fire that burned fiercely and hotly, and unfortunately with a tragic loss of life.
Can you describe to us how the bodies were arranged?
They all appeared to be in one room together, at the lowest part of the building, which is what I find strange in the basement. As I say, it's almost as if the place that would have taken longest for the fire to reach. This, of course, the fire was started in the basement, but from the descriptions that was given, that is not the case. It appears to, yes. It also it was a large room. It appeared to have a number of cages in the room, and as I say, there was a number of animal bodies, mostly wolf in nature. However, one appears to be something like the likes of which I couldn't explain, and again was obviously decided with many superstitious people still living around here, we would just be quietly disposed of, but appeared to be a strange hybrid of human wolf. Very strange. But as I say, it seemed that all the bodies we found were all recovered in a single room in the basement. The reason I say they appear. Sorry.
Aldous is upset that there were wolves that were damaged.
As I say, the well, I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds really strange, but if I have to be honest, I suppose if you really want to know how they positioned, there were 9 bodies, and I suppose if you work out their positioning of the bodies, and with that, he sort of let's see if we can do it. See if we can actually do this. Images, create a blank image. Share the image. Enable drawing mode. Suppose the one body was curved thusly. The second body was curved like that. Another body was like that. Another body was laying that way. Another body was lying like that. Next
Was it
body,
spelling a name?
Is there a visual for this?
Sorry, did it not share?
No.
Shared.
Oh, there's something. Maybe it's just slow. Sorry.
And then 2 more bodies like so, and then the other 2 bodies like that.
Spelling a name.
It says Tommy.
Olav. Olav. Is it some version of Olav?
Tommy.
It could be
Orlov.
O Mother.
Orlov.
And obviously you sound the idea that the name is Orlov Cole. Obviously, does cause Zane to flinch, shock.
Is the vampire's name Orlov or Orlova? Or is that how it is? Oh, 4 letters or 5 letters, I mean?
Orlov.
Okay. Orlov. Yeah.
Bingo.
So the bodies are in spell out Orlov. Is that Orlov's signature? Or is somebody trying to leave us a clue?
Let the bennies rip. I certainly will, boy howdy. You don't know. Because at the mention of Orlov, the doctor goes, Orlov, that's strange. It's strange.
And what would be strange?
He goes to his desk and opens a drawer and starts sort of rummaging through what appears to be a selection of letters and stuff. And eventually he goes, "Well, it's it's something I had through. I thought the illustrations were impressive, and I thought I'd give the picture to my niece the next time I saw her, but alas, if they live too far away to have brought them here to see it." But he basically goes, "Ah, here it is." He picks up a piece of paper, which appears to and hands it to you. It appears to be a colourful playbill that seems to have obviously been printed up for a circus Orlov, saying it was in basically giving that printed up and stating that they were in town for 3 nights, and the final night the circus was in April 29th.
And when was this circus here?
A month ago.
April 29th?
Yes.
How long was the circus? How long was the circus there? Like a week or 3 days?
A week. The circus was there for a week. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And the night of the
We
fire
know-
was the last night. The last night of the last show night.
Do we know where the circus departed to, or which direction it went?
In fact, you do.
Okay.
Apparently they were due to travel. They were due to do another performance in Tannwaldhausen this week. Would anyone like to make a common knowledge check? Tannwaldhausen is the after Mittelstadt. So Tannwaldhausen is the next their next big town as you head towards the Black Forest. That has a Ripper Lodge in it.
How far away is it?
You can get there in a couple. It's about 40 miles. Couple.
All right. Thank you for your assistance. Tip him a little bit, and then it's like, we need to go, gentlemen.
In fact, yes, the show started tonight on the 24th, and the last show is scheduled to be the 27th. You reckon you can get there by the 26th?
Just in time for the next fire. Sounds good. Let's mosey.
Oh, we're not moving. We drive the horses hard and push to get there.
Yeah. Well, as I say, because of the distance and the fact you have to rest the horses and everything, the Saturday will be the journey, and you arrive at Tannwaldhausen in it's midway through the. Actually, yeah. Actually, if you really push the horses hard, I'll be nice and say you arrive late on the 25th. But it is late. It's close to midnight when you get there.
Head for the Ripper's Lodge.
Okay, you head to the Ripper's Lodge. Yes, this is a smaller lodge compared to Mietstad's and lodge, but obviously once you get there, you find it currently seems to be okay, quiet but okay.
That's fine, knock. Get in.
They do seem a bit concerned and anxious, and obviously, once you identify yourselves, that does seem to calm them down a bit. It does seem that the fire has shaken them. They also go on to say that over the last that was the third fire in 3 months, and it's the third lodge that's been destroyed in this area in the last 3 months.
Oh, the previous location was a lodge also?
Yes, two more of the outlying lodges around the Black Forest. Apparently, but one was lost in February. It burnt down on the Monday, the 25th of February, and another lodge burnt down on Monday, the 25th of March. And then with a fire occurring on the other lodge, which they're now they are getting quite paranoid because they're worried what will happen to them this Monday because all the other lodges nearby have been destroyed.
I do not wish to be the bearer of bad news, but we do believe that you are next on the list. And then I go through explaining why, the circus and what have you.
It
Indeed,
sounds
well,
like they're already concerned.
that is well, we were. Yeah, in fact, goes yes, indeed. I'm afraid to say you are not the first Rippers to tell us this theory.
Who was the other Ripper?
Oh well, at the beginning of the month, uh, Zane Debrek arrived. He was shocked and distressed and upset that his lodge had been destroyed, and he mentioned he was hunting an old family enemy and hadn't tracked down what was going on, but he rested with us.
With us?
Sorry, not Zane Debrek, Evo Debrek.
Okay.
I do apologise. My mistake. He spent one night to rest and recuperate, and then headed out, saying he would return within the week if he got any more information, and has not returned yet. So that would have been that would have been beginning of May, so 4 weeks ago, in fact. 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. Yeah.
He may have been turned. We're not sure in investigating.
Oh.
Well, as I say, he mentioned something about the circus, and one's come to town. So as you can imagine, we were intrigued and concerned. And they'd had their first show last night, and the more experienced group of our team attended the show yesterday and haven't returned. So therefore, we were barricading ourselves in. Now you're here.
I think it might be time to go and visit the circus.
Do you have a... I would suggest extracting anything critical and vacating to an unknown location. Or better for the building to burn than for you to burn with the building.
Well, so we were told to fortify the place, but if that's it's well, they are willing
But
to.
that's-
You're going out.
I'm sure that Evo has warned the other locations, and it's still warned the other location, and it's still burned. And he may, I don't know if he did it for the first one or not, but it seems likely. And better to let, like I said, better to let the lodge burn than for you to burn with the lodge. So I would, you cannot move the lodge, I'm assuming. It is not, cannot get up on chicken legs and run off.
What if we speak to Baba Yaga, maybe?
If the lodge burns, you burn with it.
Indeed.
So I would suggest getting anything critical that cannot be replaced, that is transportable, and then move or hide. Let the lodge burn, save your lives, because you are more important than the lodge.
Well, given that they can see the logic of what you're saying, is they basically make it clear that if you're going to attack the circus at night, they really ought to come with you to back you up.
Doesn't mean that that they still won't get here and.
Well, yeah, no, exactly. But if they're with you, then obviously the lodge won't. They won't be in the lodge if it's.
Yes, allowing them to come might not hurt. They would know who is regular people in the city and who is part of the circus and simply hiding in the crowd.
All right.
Lone Wolf
I'm
came
assuming
in
not
ready.
everyone is necessarily combat capable as others.
Oh, there
So
you
those
are.
who are most capable can come with us, and those who are less capable should evacuate the stuff.
Sounds reasonable. I was going to.
Carl just got uninvited.
You can uninvite yourself if you really want to, Carl, but I don't think that was the intent.
I'm inviting myself back.
There are scholars and researchers, medics. You know, they do not necessarily do what I do. The
Yes. No, I understand exactly.
becoming a doctor is demanding enough on time. I have goals that I am working towards.
And you don't like competition because Carl has medical abilities?
Okie dokie.
I do not want to share the resources would be more appropriate.
You don't want to share resources.
I am the research. It is hard enough getting research materials. Wasting it on.
Everyone has to get started somehow, even you.
That's strange, eh? How peculiar. Is it out of Mona? Oh?
Okay.
No, it's almost in sync.
Let me see.
About half a
Aldous,
millimeter out.
Just
Ba-da-ba,
a second.
shabba-da-boo.
I'm just giving you all an irregular. There you go. Franz is not here, so we'll put him. Hold. Cole didn't get an irregular. Let's give Cole an irregular. There you go. So you get five. Basically, yeah. They pack, while others are packing up the lodge. Five rippers. Apparently, I've just found a record irregulars. Will come with you. Decide to go to the circus.
I am not
Just-
seeing my irregular on my character sheet.
That's probably because of that, and probably that doesn't work because I think I actually have to add them as allies to you guys and then add them, don't I?
Yes, you
Otherwise, you
do.
can't control them.
You can put them in the
Yeah,
party
yeah,
sheet,
yeah.
and then we can drag them from the party sheet ourselves.
Yes, I will do so. See, I forget these little quirks that of changes.
Quirks,
Yeah, it doesn't matter how many-
amazing functionality. You mean amazing functionality?
No. Because in the old days, you could just drag them in, couldn't you? It worked. Don't get me wrong; it works better the way it does now. I don't disagree. But in the old days, you could just drag them in because they were all copies of each other. Now they're individuals. You actually have to take them. So, right on the party sheet under other tab,
Order other.
or other tab, you should find party irregulars. What you need to do is each of you needs just to drag one of those to your main tab on your character sheet and put them in your allies.
Done.
To do,
Are they named differently so that we know which ones are ours?
of course, by all means, give them
Once
names.
you rename
Once
them on your
once you
character sheet, yeah.
rename them on your. Once you drag one to your allies tab, then please, by all means, rename it.
And then when it goes back to the party sheet, it doesn't get renamed again. See, I
It
thought
No, it
shouldn't do.
remembers the name you give it, yeah.
It will remember the name you gave it, and more importantly, when I add it back to the combat tracker, it will basically should be assigned to you as an extra under your control. I've still got 2 irregulars left.
Yeah, I'm trying to drag it and it's not dragging.
You got to drag the
Okay.
black and white icon thing,
Oh, is it the black and white?
I
I've got
was
to drag?
waiting.
or the black, the funny little black
Ah,
thing,
there
yeah.
we go. Okay.
The thing that doesn't look
Okay.
like what it's meant to be.
Yeah, I knew what you meant when you said black and white thing.
You knew what I meant. I know you did because I just see you pull it over there.
I've got one left. Who hasn't got one?
That's me. I got a cat in my fucking face.
Yeah, he's blaming it on the
There you
cat. Blame it on the
There you
cat.
go.
Yeah, I mean,
GM intervention has completed.
it's a cat got immunity.
A cat has
No,
your
I don't
irregular?
see- Yeah, he does. He's got my daughter's immunity. I've been trying to let him go.
Got immunity.
Immunity.
He does. He does
Right.
indeed. Okay, so you did it for me.
I did it
Right.
for you because I'm a nice chap like that. So in the meantime, let me know when you've renamed them all, and I'll add them back to.
Oh, we can rename them at any time you like. Doesn't matter. But yeah, you can add them now, and we can rename them later.
Right.
'Cause
Okay.
once they're yours,
let's-
you can do what you like with them.
Menu, add to tracker, add allies. All the allies should be added to the combat tracker, and now they should all be added as under your control. Huzzah.
Kojak Silver Star.
And then I can drag the entire party.
I'm just gonna name all of mine Himity.
Actually, what is interesting is obviously, well, yeah, because they still got the same token for the eye, but that's okay. Did we work? But I couldn't remember where it was when I was trying to make the video the other day. Where did we work out where it happened to the old-fashioned letters? Where they're stored now?
Yeah, they're still there. They're just under letters, yeah.
But yeah, when I type letters, I only get the FGGM symbol base letters, which are the ones where we can't read.
I think they removed the rule set ones for Savage Worlds. Now there's just the default single letters.
Yeah, I think that's what's happened because I can't get any letters apart from the white ones. I can't get the nice old.
Because they
rule set
changed
letters.
something about the letters. I forget what, but
They made them high res. They're still there. They haven't gone anywhere. I use them all the time.
But typing letters doesn't do it for me. So I
Type
don't
in
know what
type
you're
in
doing.
letter.
That's because you need the letter, I think.
Yeah, you type it in letters instead of letter.
Well, no, FG base symbol letters only gives me the grey ones that everyone complained about when I used them the other week. So I don't appear to have them anymore because they used to be under rule set, didn't they? Used to go into rule set and you'd have the
Yeah,
rule
but
set, but they're not there.
they removed those ones, and now there's just the universal letters.
Let's try medium instead. Let's see if that works. Letter tokens, medium. Yeah, see, if I type letter, it doesn't find them, but if I type medium, it does find them. Where's the? Don't ask me why. Okay, as long as I remember, I just need to type medium. I'll be okay. Anyway, now I can change the tokens, so you've all got your individual tokens, and I can share the map. You have a circus. Okay. Let's put it in non-player preview mode so I can see everything. So obviously you're just off the map at the moment. You're approaching the circus, but I can't put you any further off the map than I've got you there. So it's very quiet. You can, in the distance, you can hear the water lapping. The circus is set up by the lake. Chance to, if you want to do anything special before you get onto the map, I will allow that. Do any one round of prep if you want to prep.
Are there any civilians around?
It's around it's about 1 a.m, so no.
Okay.
Actually, make notice checks. Actually, that's a good point. Make notice checks. So Bartholomew, so far you're the only one who hears it. Does anyone? Yeah, it's sound based. If anyone gets bonuses on sound based notice checks, otherwise, so Bartholomew, you're the only one. Actually, you get the impression from a noise you heard, which sounded like sort of shocked gasping, that sort of and panicked breathing that does seem to stop quite quickly. That maybe there were some civilians around, but they might not be around anymore.
Yeah. Interesting.
As in,
Okay.
okay.
Someone just got killed.
So I am going to give you a chance to. So if I start with August, I'm going to give you a round 0, as it were, because you're about to burst onto the scene, as it were. But if you want to prep before you burst on the scene, I'll give you the chance to do so now. Aldous.
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay.
I mean, I
Gets
can
us
save change when I do start my turn, so I'm fine.
Carl.
No, I guess I'm good to go. I guess I pull out a weapon, just a dagger or whatever.
That's fine. Sir Bartholomew.
I will activate my goggles or sensor.
Bada bing.
Okay. All the Very useful for seeing anything concealed and invisible.
Ba-da-ba-dee.
Now, oh, you've done it as well. That's fine. I'll turn mine off. That's not a problem.
Got a
That
9.
brings us. Yep, you got a 9, which is with a raise. Tom.
I can see.
Are we not shooting everyone
Yeah.
today? So I'm gonna get me. I'll get me.
Oh, and they have to be insight. Okay.
I'll make sure more weapons are ready and wait.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay, and that
I'll give him
last
my.
but not
I'll give
least,
my
these-
irregular Bobby a token, but it's only on my character sheet, not on the.
Well, yeah, because you called it irregular Bobby, I left it as an I. But if you want it to be B for Bobby, I can change it to B.
No, I don't care. I changed it to a lovely, interesting thing. You can see it on my character sheet.
Yeah, I'm not using it.
Just to double check, does it reveal anything that might be hiding or invisible?
Range of smarts.
That's
uh,
for casting. Once it's been cast, he has that vision, basically.
Yeah, true. I'll give you that. No.
Okay.
Doesn't mean it won't be useful. Okie dokie. So so before I roll for initiative, let's assuming you wish to attempt a stealthy approach, you can make stealth checks. Otherwise, I'll just roll for initiative on the sounds that you come charging in and they hear you. Okay, we got a 5 and a 5.
Stealth, are we doing?
If you want to move quietly in, yeah,
I'll try.
give you surprise. Okay,
Oh,
that's absolutely
It's
fine.
because I haven't got my guns out. You see, because I've got
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Unfortunately,
Jesus Christ.
thanks to Tom's critical fail, as you're coming in, he trips over that part of this wagon here and
There you
crashes
go,
to the
Tom.
floor. Crashes to the floor with a loud thump, causing the various knickknacks and glass jars and everything that's on sale on this little thing start crashing to the ground in a cacophony of sound that will quite obviously cause everyone here to be alerted. But that's fine. So
Way
we'll
to
just
go, dude.
we'll just deal for initiative and take it at, oh, look at that. Take it as the cards lie. So Zane DeBrett got a Joker. He's on your side, so it should have given one to everyone. Joker was dealt to villain. Oh, of course. No. Okay, let's take away that Benny that I just gave myself, which is unfortunate. Well, I didn't. The game.
Well, you could have given yourself that Benny for being so honest.
I will take it off the wild. I will have to take Bennies off the wild cards, of course, because they're not supposed to get a Benny. Okay, so I'll take it off all the wild cards. I shall then give myself a Benny because I've been told to give myself a Benny. And then I will give the players Bennies because one of your fellows got a Joker. Okay, so where is Zane? I can't see him. I can't see him on the map. Did I forget to add him? Let's just put him there. There he is. Okay, he is going to charge in, desperately shouting loudly at the top of his voice his grandson's name. As he does so, two workers basically come out from this tent here and start advancing towards him. Zane sees them and closes on them rapidly. Evade the workers. Okay, Zane basically goes charging in. Apparently, he's got I gave him a rifle, so he's going to he attempts to stick a bayonet into one of these individuals. has no effect, which is unfortunate. I'll tell you what, you know that Benny I got? I'm going to spend it on him. Fails
Oh,
miserably.
bugger.
Doesn't crit fail. Okay, that gets us to Sir Bartholomew and Jim.
Isn't he a wild card?
Who's Zane?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. He's going to die.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, he probably will.
All right. So Zane stabbed a worker and
Failed to
it looked like
stab a
it was
worker. Yeah.
failed to stab a worker.
Yeah, the individual,
Okay.
the individual he tried to stab laughs and says something in a accent that gives you the distinct impression that he's a Cossack.
All right. So he missed, but didn't have a weapon that didn't deal physical damage.
Physically just missed. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure because we've been running into stuff that's immune to stuff.
Indeed.
That's why I need
Yeah, he
to.
rolled a 3.
Maybe.
All right. Well, I know we're going up against the vampires, so I will. Give people smite. Yeah. We've got actual allies. We've got a shitload of allies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Did someone show up? 1. Okay, no, 3 people. All right, smite. Where did I put my smite? There it is.
France shouldn't be on the map. Well, I got 11 when I should have got 10.
Okay, so. All right. Eldest Carl, Thea, and Tom. So 4 guys, so +3, 5 power points. And am I targeting him?
Doug,
Yes.
might be quicker. It might be quicker to just. Well, you're doing fine, so I'll leave you alone.
There you go. And I will stay back.
Targeted yourself, is that correct?
No, I did not target myself.
That's fine. I was just checking that. Okay, you have got Jim. Jim is armed with a pistol.
Dabba dabba doo.
Jim up to.
Bartholomew, your worker is awaiting.
Sorry,
If he's
forgot
just-
about him.
That's okay.
What does he even have?
He has a pistol. Actually, then hold up. They know where they were coming tonight. Why didn't that work? Oh, because I have to do that and that perchance? Yeah, that's interesting. Trying to add mistake on, but it doesn't appear to be working. Maybe let's open up the character sheet, go to combat, and do That worked. Brilliant. Okay, he's also. Yeah, there we go. I've just given him a steak. He looked hungry, so I gave him a steak.
I see what you did there.
Wow, he's a good shot. He fires. It's the end of that individual. Bob on the combat tracker, and then I need to do that. That there. Bob has got. I've lost. There's the map. Bob has been fed as well. Then let's go down to Charlie. Combat. What? Why did Charlie? Why did Charlie?
Why would Charlie be ahead of me?
Why is did what did you rename? I think you renamed something. Went there. Sorry. Main.
There's still a Charlie in Party Allies
That's what the problem is.
belonging to Aldous.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
I don't know what happened there. I put him on my sheet. You put him on my sheet. I didn't even do it.
I know. I don't know what's happening there. It certainly did. I certainly did put him on your sheet. He suddenly vanished when I tried to add. So there's Charlie added. Charlie says, "Don't go wrong." There we go. British, you won't get that reference. Charlie says.
Yeah, I'll get that reference.
Charlie was a
Creepy
cartoon
adverts.
cat they were very creepy. Stop looking listen adverts, weren't they? Charlie says, "Don't get
What are
run
you talking
over."
about?
Oh, it was a child safety cartoons from my childhood about teaching you to stop, look, and listen. Charlie was a cartoon cat. It was very disturbing.
And got hit.
No. Charlie was the sensible one, but it was still very disturbing.
Okay, I'm looking at this. I mean, I heard Charlie, so I'm paying attention. I just don't see it. I don't see it on the tracker.
No,
No, don't worry. Don't worry. No, it was because it was Charlie. It got me confused. Okie dokie. Right. Count Orlov summons a swarm of bats. You hear screeching as hundreds of bats fly down from the night sky. Deflection, some with success. With arrays applies to both. It's basically.
We don't even know where we don't even see him, do we?
You do not.
That's how effective the bats are.
Indeed.
Oh, he's there now.
Yeah, he steps out of the tent and summons a swarm of bats to fly around him. And then whoops, that's actually that's all I do because he moved to get outside the tent. Okay. Worker number 6 will attack Zane with his saber. Missing. Worker number 7. Fire a rifle at Tommy. Miss. Gunshot cracks out in the night. Worker number 8. To run because he was working far away. Therefore, will literally run to there. And take a shot at Aldous. Why not?
Hey,
And miss. It brings us to Tom.
now is Tom prone for coming in and tripping?
No, I just kicked a can. I didn't trip over.
Yeah,
He didn't
tripped
trip over.
He didn't fall down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just woke him up. But I've heard gunshots. You know what this means, don't you?
That.
Means I'm allowed to shoot.
Probably does.
Why does it smell like gasoline?
Tom, with incredible accuracy, shoots over Zane's head and right into the forehead of the worker attacking Zane, who doesn't seem that perturbed as he dies.
So his gunshots sound like swords, huh?
Savage Worlds does not actually lend itself to weapon specific attacks because
No, it
I tried it.
doesn't. The way it
I tried
works,
it out.
doesn't.
It doesn't work. You normally get the sound effects after the hit, so it doesn't. You know what I mean? So
That's
I
right.
gave up. I gave up.
That's why for mine I added like cheers.
Yeah.
So like it's like a hit, like the
Yeah. So if you pay attention, you get a sound effect for a hit and a different sound effect for a hit with a raise, which is what I chose to do instead.
right. Indeed.
Actually, I don't think I've changed it on this one, but I did it on the Savage Pathfinder sound effect. Now, when people play Conviction on Savage Pathfinder, the rule set goes, ooh. It works better, I think. Okay, Bob. B. Yeah, who's that? Bob moves to there. Bob moves to basically the wagon Bob's moved to has a little sign on it. It says, what does it say? Ileana, fortune teller. Get the impression that obviously that's one of the side attractions for the circus. Aldous, you're up, sir.
Okay. Well, all this, seeing as how we're in the middle of this shit now, all this is going to go ahead and do that first. And
He's a werewolf.
now Zane.
Very well be inclined to attack you if he sees that.
Well, I guess that's all that I can do. So I will go to there.
Okay.
As I don't see another option.
Okay. Are you bounding over all the items and sort of bounding into the tent, or are you staying on the outside of the tent? There is a flap
I'll
there.
pop into the I'll pop into the tent just to kind of stay out of sight. Oh, wait a
Entering the
second.
tent.
Wait, can I retcon? Can I retcon that for a second? Well, not now.
Well,
it's my turn.
the point is you
So
you
let's
you burst into the tent and you can attack the
Yeah.
acrobat number 2 if you want to.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move up. I'm just waiting to see that take. I don't. There it goes.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to have a bit of a pause there.
Yeah. Are you experiencing the delay with things opening up on the tracker still?
Oh yeah, that's what the pause was because I was opening up the stats for the acrobat. I was checking something. Okay. Make a notice check. You're a wolf.
Who's
now.
that? Everybody or
No, just
Aldous?
Aldous, because Aldous is a wolf now. He can make a note. He can make a scent-based notice check. Notice should be better. I'm hoping. -2 doesn't apply to your nose. Well, as you enter this tent, you realise that both of these acrobats are in your wolf form. Both these acrobats are reefed in the scent of death. In fact, actually, you
Okay.
can also smell very fresh blood in this tent, as if something or someone has recently bled in this tent.
Okay, does the 5 hit him?
A 5. The acrobat. No, a 5 will not hit.
All right, then I'm going to throw a Benny.
Before you throw the. Oh, you've got him targeted. That's fine.
Jesus fucking Christ, are you kidding me?
You miss and you miss again. Okay, that's a hit and a miss. Roll for damage. Okay. You shake the acrobat.
And can I give out a familiar whine to let them know that they're vampire acrobats in here?
I don't see why not.
So you guys would know from that whine that indeed
Vampires in a dog voice, yeah.
what I've encountered in there are vampiric.
Oh, asshole.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
your ally Charlie is up.
All right. Except I don't see him on the map, so I can't move him.
Oh, that's a very good point. That's a very, very good point. Also, he's got the wrong token. Let's sort that out as well. There
Well,
we
I have
go.
immunity though, so that makes sense.
There's Charlie. I've just added him to the map.
Okay.
I need to give him a steak because he doesn't have one. He's looking very hungry. Tish. Oh, he's got one. He has got a steak. Charlie's got a steak. We're okay.
I tried to roll run. It didn't take. There it goes. Okay, so you can go another 12 or another 6 rather.
He could go another 7. Technically, he's only moved 5 inches to there by my.
Okay.
Okay. Charlie bursts into the tent. Oh, he jumped back to there for me for some reason. There we go. He bursts into the tent, steak in hand. Go for it.
Yep. Yeah, sorry. So now, because you can't double click on the goddamn tracker anymore, I got to do it from here. Why is that? Why did they change that? You used to be able to double click the tokens on the tracker and to open the sheet.
Tank Girl says, "Please let the Betties flow, please." I think they'll probably need them, won't they? Thank you. Okay, he gets there out of puff with the steak, but he fails to do much more than that.
Does he have a Benny? Can I spend a Benny on him?
They're extras. They don't have bennies.
Can I spend a Benny on him?
No, you can't. Unless you've got. Well, I don't think there's even an edge that you spend bennies on extras. But anyway, if anyone's got the command edge or anything like that, they will apply.
That's a mean DM.
That's the rules. Sorry, I pressed the shortcut by mistake.
For trying to advance my turn.
No, I pressed a shortcut. I was trying to click on something and I pressed the wrong shortcut. So.
Yeah, you tried to pass my turn.
Tatsuya, you're up, sir. Along with Gregory Burgermeister. Look at this.
Okay, Tatsuya
There's
is.
vampires in here, Tetsuo.
Yeah, they're vampires. I figured as much. Well, the workers aren't, but there are vampires. So let us start with a little bit of a dart. Tatsuya is going to come over this direction. Give worker number 1 the chop.
What number one ever done to you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. I'm trying to work out why something wasn't working. So I had myself slightly distracted. Interesting.
Well, since we got a few of these, let's drop a couple. There we
There
go.
we go.
Still gonna be a miss. Dang it. Come on. Really? Grr. Fine. I've spent half my bennies. I guess I'm just gonna miss. That's what I get for running. Oh well.
That's the unfortunate thing.
Okay. I run over
Okay,
there and make a wild charge and a wild chop and miss terribly.
It's terrible.
George is going to step forward just a little bit. Doobie-doobie-doo. Okay, that's a lot of bit. Step forward to there and give worker number 8 a shot.
Okay. Oh. Yeah.
Bang! Ooh, we hit.
He hits.
He hits quite well.
He hits very well. Cat number 8 is incapacitated. Before you, I was about to say before you had your turn, but it doesn't matter.
Tommy shot one in the head. He just goes, ah, and then this guy gets like a little tag, and it's like drama queen.
I need Gregory to make a spirit check.
Gregory needs to make a spirit check. Uh-oh, Gregory.
Okay, he's. I'm afraid he's going to panic because unfortunately,
no, because he's brave. He's got the brave edge.
Oh, he's got the brave edge +2, so he's okay. I just need to check the fear modifier. Hang on a second. Yeah, good. He's fine. He's of course they're rippers. He's brave. Basically, he was obviously he takes the shot and then he notices the tiger that's in that cage over there, prancing around, looking like like a tiger. It basically after he takes the shot and looks again at the tiger looks a bit different. Which if I click on this, I can share with everyone what the tiger looks like.
Tony.
Yeah, he's been hitting the gym, hasn't he? Damn.
Yes, they're great.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
Gregory's going to start
I'm
patting his
assuming
pocket
they have
to see if
frosted
you...
flakes.
Where's that tiger?
Gregory's going to start patting his
He's on the
pockets
map
to see if you remember to bring silver bullets.
Where's that tiger?
Due north.
On your 6.
Okay. Tatsuya will be attacked by a saber thrust from a
My
Cossack.
connection is bad. I'm not getting good audio.
Tatsuya is shaken as he barely parries a saber thrust. Which is unfortunate. Well, Tetsuya might have first strike, but he's shaken, isn't he? Spend a Benny to unshake and perform a first strike, assuming you have first strike.
of course I have first strike.
Okay, so as the second one advances up to you, you can attack it. You unshake and go to attack.
Do, 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 do. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Obviously, I'm used to people running up on me.
Evidently.
Oh, come
Love
on.
it.
Really? No.
I love the way it's your portrait, but because of the combat tracker, the last person you activated was the NPC. It reckons it's you do it. Yeah. There we go.
Ah!
It's back to the. It's back to the. Okay, I'm going to have this worker advance this way. It's 7 there. Allows him to take a pot shot. Zane. Shaking Zane. Basically, Zane's shaken as a bullet very closely comes very close to hitting him. Then I'm going to have this one move this way to here. He can fire his rifle at Tatsuya. And this. He didn't roll a 1, so it's not.
If he shot his buddy.
It would have been interesting, but it would. I say if he'd managed that. Yeah. If I'd rolled a 1, I would have. He would have done, but he didn't. So. Okay. At this point, out of another tent, 3 dancing girls emerge. They are literally sort of dancing as they come out.
They're literally dancing girls.
They are literally dancing girls, yes. I was going to say backflipping, but that's what the acrobatics do. Okay. And then basically, with a roar and the sound of bending metal, Simba doesn't bother opening the door. He literally just bends the bars and comes out of his cage. Then Elena, the fortune teller, kicks open the doors to her wagon and basically fires a black beam of energy at Bob.
Bob! What about Bob?
Bolt's a single PowerPoint still, isn't it? Yes, it is. Bolt is a single PowerPoint. Bolt is engulfed by a beam of black energy. And fortunately, he's only shaken by it.
The toughness on these guys is wrong.
Is it?
He obviously has more than a toughness 1.
He certainly should. But even though the damage only shook him. Okay. The toughness should be 5. Why is it 1?
Immunity.
Toughness 5.
Should be 6 total. They have 1 armor.
Okay, I shall do that. I shall obviously first, however, be re-rolling.
I'm getting really bad audio. Am I the only one?
Yep.
Might just be you. Unless it's me that's breaking up all the time.
I don't know. It sounds all right to me.
Okay.
Sounds fine here too.
That's I re-spent a belly, and that's the end of Bob.
Harsh.
He's encased in the black energy, and then when it dissipates, there is no Bob. It would have been a longer scream, but that's all he was able to do before he was.
He didn't even get a chance to scream properly because he died. He didn't even see it coming.
It was just engulfed by the black beam, and then just dust falls to the floor. Okay, that brings us to acrobat number 1. Who literally does cartwheels, backflips over, and then attempts to bite Charlie.
Of course.
Missing. Here, let's fix Charlie's toughness. Should be 6. No, it should be 5. Ooh, it should be 5. Oh, for crying out loud. 5. 6 with a 1 in there is what it should be. So there we are. That's Charlie's toughness fixed. Put in toughness 655 at one point there, but that's by the by. Now I'm going to bite Aldous. That hits. Okay, so this acrobat literally backflips onto Aldous' back and literally just bites a chunk of flesh out of Aldous and starts lapping up the blood if the wound is a wound.
That aggression's not going to stand.
However, Aldous' tough hide prevents the sharp teeth from actually breaking through and drawing blood. That brings us to Carl.
Okay, I'm afraid I'm maybe missing part of the conversation, but here goes. Carl is going to sprint, so he's going to run.
Wow.
If that's not very good. So he's not going to be able to move very far. But he's going to move 3, 4, 5 toward the tent. And then for Kojak, I can't seem to. Oh, maybe I can now. Yeah, I can't seem to target with Kojak. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I can. I just doesn't show it. Okay, so Kojak is going to use his pistol to attack Ileana. Yeah,
it's absolutely fine.
And it might be a hit. No.
Well, he didn't
he
run.
doesn't get an extra die, does he? Oh, and I can't use anything to boost him.
He didn't run, so he didn't run, so it's a hit.
I couldn't hear that.
He didn't run, so it's a hit.
So he misses.
No, he
and
hits.
Then he's going to
He
run
hits.
after Carl.
Hello, hello.
He said he hits.
Which would be.
He can't hear.
Over here.
Yeah, we can hear him, but he can't hear us, apparently.
And that's about as exciting as it gets.
Whisper him. Send him some spam.
He wasn't running. Yeah, he walked. Sorry, he just walked. He wasn't running. Right.
Or just let him keep
So
going.
he hit? Oh. Okay, well then I'll do the damage. Did not realize that. Okay. Damage for combat for the pistol.
I think he's actually no Discord. When you put your turn on your headphones, deafen. Does it mute you?
10.
Yeah, it does. So you can't deafen yourself, but not mute yourself. Okay, Ileana's been hit. Okay, well she's going to have to spend a penny on that.
Tell him to disconnect.
And phone.
Tell him to disconnect and reconnect. That might help with the sound issue.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that
I didn't
always
look.
has
Did
happened.
you say he's deafened himself?
Wow, my audio is horrible.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
You guys are running. You guys all sound like synthesizers.
Yeah, your audio's crap. You need to reboot it.
Okay, well I'll do that now. I'll try reconnect.
Wow, took both of the NPCs bennies to get around that one. Okay, Carlos Marcos the Strongman. Hello, can you hear us now?
So Kojak is going to run after Carl, or proceed after Carl, not run. He should get to run another spot. So whatever. Because he has better movement. I think.
I wonder if he's managed to turn his headphones off.
No, he said he's getting stuff through, but we're breaking up really bad on his side.
That's very true. That's very true. He did say that.
Check your headphones.
And it must not be an internet problem because we can hear him just fine.
Not sure what's going on. Actually, I'm going to reboot. I'll be back on Discord in a moment.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a Discord issue. I've had
Yeah.
it happen to me a couple times.
Yeah, it's weird though, isn't it, that his transmit is brilliant, but his receive is non-existent.
It's garbage. Yeah.
Yeah.
His downflow is.
Okay, this is not good for you guys. The bad guys,
Lovely.
the bad guys got jokers, both of them. Which means Irina, the fortune teller, just got back both the jokers she spent last round.
Just
Right.
remembered something.
What's that?
Spirit checks.
Oh yeah, spirit checks. Well then, make your spirit checks. 1, 2. Who's the other one? Is it Aldous gets a spirit check?
No,
Or is it? Is it?
it's Franz.
It's France who isn't here. Okay, well you got the ace of clubs and the 2 of spades. Right, Simba's running.
From now on.
Hello.
It's no better. Wow.
I get improved frenzy. This is going to be very unpleasant.
Why is my connection so bad? Yeah, this is horrible.
Oh dear. Zane de Breck is basically
No longer with us.
no longer with us. Simba roars in
Didn't
delight.
cry about it.
Hey, Bob's dead.
Anyone got one of them cards that brings back all the NPCs? All of our allies?
Right, I believe that I'm going to multi-action. So the first thing Ileana does is she reaches back. She reaches into the corner of her wagon, picks up a broomstick,
Horrible.
and basically takes flight. So you now have somebody flying around on a broomstick. That was her first action. Her second action, casting fly on her broom, is so the second action I think will be make it a medium burst template. Let's make it large. Done with it. There
Hey,
you go.
Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me.
Drop a large burst template. Not going to be able to get Tommy, but she is going to be able to get Jack, Carl, Bartholomew, and Jim. Cool. Didn't get targeting Carl. Why is it not targeting? There we go. And it's Carl. There we are. There are 4 targeted. She drops a Hellfire Blast.
What the
Which
heck
hits
is a
all-
Hellfire Blast?
Okay, so fly would have cost me 3 power points. Hellfire Blast would have cost me 3 power points. I didn't say I was buffing it, so I can't buff it. Oh, except it would cost me 4 because I made it large burst template. So Bartholomew shaken. Jim is shaken. Cole takes a wound. Kojak implodes.
Kojak! Kojak's gone back to his sleeping bag.
Can Carl absorb or soak?
Yes, she can.
Yes, thank you. Okay. So just drop it on the. Forgotten where to drop it.
Where it says soak.
I'll just drop it on the. on the tracker. I don't remember where to drop it for soaking. Maybe I just should have dropped it on the damage. On the blood drop on tracker. Okay, I don't know if I got my other Benny back. On the blood drop on tracker, got it. So Carl gets a soak. Make the vigor roll. Oh, I should do the vigor roll first.
No, you should. Okay, no.
Leave it. It's fine. Right. I think that's everything, isn't
Okay.
it? Yep. So,
Did I get a
Okay.
Benny back?
You have to
after
give him a
spending
Benny back,
two?
Kevin. He spent 2.
so I gave him one back.
Oh, I didn't see.
Yeah.
Thank
They
you.
owe you
Now
all
I
them.
think I might be hearing again.
Oh, damn, we can't talk
Oh,
about him
maybe
anymore.
not. Thank you.
Right. Yeah, Tankel says they need all the help
And
they
I
can
can't.
get. Let the Benny's
I
fine. That's
cannot
certainly
soak for Kojak.
No,
No.
not unless you've got that edge that lets you soak for
Okay.
others. But yeah, but we haven't. Have we?
Thank you. I'm assuming I can't. Now I see it. Thanks.
Okay, what's that count all I'm going to do? Other than remind me of series of unfortunate events. Well, I think he is going to stride purposefully back into his tent.
We can't see him.
Tom.
We don't know where he is. And if he's moved, he can't do anything else. Okay.
Oh Lord.
I want to interrupt.
A shelter? Yeah, interrupt after
You're the nine of hearts.
I've
Unless you give yourself the ace of spades, that is.
Yeah, I'm giving myself the ace of spades.
Fair enough.
But after Atlanta go, yeah.
She has to spend both her bennies every time to soak one
Kojak
wound.
is gone. Is that right? Okay, got it. Thank you.
I hate you. I'm allowed to spend 2 bennies on her because that seems to be the rule for her. Okay, that's the end of her.
That was my plan. Good. You killed my man.
Oh, hang on. Hang on.
Hang on, I have to Benny it if you're going to start hanging on.
He did three wounds. Oh, you only did 3 wounds. Of course, you need to do 4 wounds to incapacitate her, don't you?
Okay, you better give her a battered.
I will give her a battered. She is battered.
Fucking annoying.
She's battered. Okay, you want to give.
All right, friends, regular Geist, Heisen, Barty Crouch's turn.
Okay,
Gonna get a drink.
Hang on. So Bartholomew, let's do it properly. The counters all work properly. Move it above you, then move it down onto you. So you get an auto roll. Okay. You unfortunately remain shaken.
I don't.
You're no longer shaken.
Alright.
No longer shaken.
First off, we're doing that. Going to be doing that.
I need to put the sound effects.
Alright. Powers. Alright. So, targeting myself. That's an enemy. That's an ally. Who's Gregory? Is that an ally? Yes.
Gregory's an ally.
That should put me. Where I need to be. If you'll move me, or accept the movement.
Well, I'm just sorting out the sound effects of spending conviction, so we've got it for you.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 people. That makes it 10, 11. All right.
Nice. Nice. A deflection with a rise.
Yeah, I got myself. Yes. All right. And then 2, 9, 9, 11. 11. Okay. And here it is. Oh, yeah. That's a speed raise with quickness. Yes.
Quickness.
That's
Ouch.
another.
Thank you.
It's obscene.
And then.
Ugh.
Okay, you realize that I just spent a conviction, 4 power and 4 bennies to recharge power points, and about 25 power points altogether
It's
to
really
do
cool.
that.
It was really cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm very impressed. And to be honest, probably totally needed because this fight's freaking scary. Jim remains
Yes, and
shaken.
unfortunately, my adventure cards are not of any use.
Jim can obviously move, but he's shaken. He can't act.
Can't we spend a penny to redraw adventure cards?
No, you can't spend pennies to redraw adventure cards.
What if every member of the party would wants a penny to redraw adventure cards? We all spend a penny on it.
Then one of you can have an adventure card.
I think that's fair. Who wants an adventure card?
Since I don't know what anyone else has, mine are no
Tank Girl
good
says
at this
give you all
point.
bennies again, so I will do. Anyway, I'm now going to bite. I'm now going to bite Charlie.
Yeah, I've just used the penny.
Your Betty back. You can't. You're stuck with the cards you got. There you go.
No one
Right.
wants to give out adventure cards. They don't want them.
And now I'm going to So attack on Charlie fails. The attack on I take pity on. Yeah, I agree. The attack on Aldous fails as well. That gets us to Tatsuya, who has the strong man
Evil.
advancing towards him.
So don't forget you have the multi-action is
Ignore
Ignore
running
2 points.
double movement. Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, you can now all perform 2 actions without clicking the 2 action button. If you want to perform 3 actions, you click the action to set it to 2 actions.
No, you click. Yeah, no, you still click the action button. It just
You still
negates the
gotta click
penalty.
action button.
It just cancels the penalty. So you can do 3 actions and it'll be -4 instead of
Yeah.
-4. Yeah.
So my argument is, if you want to
So
do
it's
2
out of
actions,
range.
yeah. So if you want to do 2 actions, don't click the 1 action button. Just tell me you're performing 2 actions and perform 2 actions. If you want to do 3 actions, click the 1 action button so it says 2 actions, and then perform 3 actions. That way you don't have to manually counteract the penalties, do you?
Well, you don't have to because the penalties are written on the character on the effect.
In fact, yeah.
I apologise. Ignore everything I just said. Then
I'm going to ignore everything you just said. Okay. I heard you though. It's good. At least your microphone didn't cut out mid-sentence.
Down character-wise, that is. Anyway, what's Tatsuya up to? On hold because he's not here right now. Should I put him on hold?
Tatsuya, what are you doing?
We're going to put him on hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Okay, dancing girls. They're going to leap and pirouette across the map. Reach Gregory.
Is there an edge like First Strike but First Shot? If you see something comes into your thing, you go bang and shoot it.
I'd call it Overwatch if there was one, but no. But you could probably write one.
That'd be a good one, wouldn't it? Overwatch edge. So it moves into your line of sight, you get a free shot at it.
If you would do, yeah. If I was doing an XCOM Savage Worlds game, I'd have to create the Overwatch edge. That's for sure. Hey, the dancing girls. Okay, dancing girl number 1. I forgot to do the. Did she attack? Yes, she did attack Gregory, and the deflection protected her. Okay, worker number 7 is. I've lost where worker number 7 is. Worker number 7's over here. He was taking pot shots. So he's just going to advance forwards. Take another rifle shot.
As older, so you've done anything to them vampires yet, or are you just sitting there playing with them?
I haven't done any. Well, I mean, I've tried to stake one. I've only had 1 turn in there.
Yeah, we're only on round 2.
I just don't know if it. Yeah, it just seems like a minute ago there was only like 3 things on the map, and now there's like 7,000 things attacking us.
That's because there are.
That's because they're all hiding.
Yeah, no, I haven't done anything, but that's just because I haven't had a chance.
Tatsuya gets a free attack against him, doesn't he?
Well, that's the problem. He's not here, so I was trying to be
Tatsuya,
nice.
wake up!
Tatsuya just did his free attack and I made him crit fail.
Well, it's his own fault for being AFK, isn't it?
Yeah. So actually, I need to spend the Benny first to actually re-roll the attack, not the damage. So. Okay, so he does hit. He does 15 points of damage, but that's dumb luck. So dumb luck is that obviously he advancing to attack Marcus. He trips over the guide rope that's there, which knocks him prone as he's dumb.
And then he punches the geezer in the nuts accidentally.
Okay, so
he accidentally nut punched him.
Couldn't have Tommy been able to use his dumb luck?
No,
it doesn't really matter at that point.
That was just a sneak in attack. It wasn't anything.
That was a sneak attack. I
was too busy looking at this kosh in my hand, thinking about vampires, and I tripped over. I hit a glass bottle.
Smart. Oh, it's smarts check. Oh, drat. Marcos the strong man made his smarts check. So Mind you, actually, I've got to decide whether I'm going to soak the damage before the smarts check, so I would probably try and soak first. So it's a moot point. Actually, this is an interesting one. Let's read that again. Yeah. No, I am going to have to. Yeah, I'll have to make sure I do that in the right order. You're on hold, by the way, Tetsu. Do you want to come off hold?
Yeah, let's go ahead and come off hold and give him another chop.
I've moved it too far. There, you're off hold. That's fine. There we go. Over to you,
In
sir.
case you missed it, you do have you get to ignore 2 points of multi-action penalty.
Oh, do I? Okay. Then I will probably give him 2 chops. Let's see what the first one does. Prone.
So, well, yeah, you fell over, but
Oh,
you did. Mistake. Hello, is anybody there?
Hello?
Yeah.
My
See,
Discord.
Discord's just killing everything.
Is there anybody
Wow,
not
3
there?
wounds.
Kind of working its way down the list.
I think I can hear now, so it seems to be rotating.
Testicle
Okay.
spectacles, wallet and watch.
Okay, 23 wounds. Okay, so the strong man will spend one of his 3 remaining bennies to attempt to soak that. He will soak. I'll spend another one of his 3 remaining bennies to attempt to soak that. He will soak one of the 3 wounds, which means he's taken 2. That means he's got an injury on his right arm.
And then I will use my second attack to chop him again.
Hold up before you do that.
Oh.
It doesn't. Before you roll the damage, because it won't affect anything else. Oh, don't tell me he's going to he's going to make his smarts check, isn't he? Okay, he doesn't go berserk. You can roll damage.
It says you can roll smart.
Oh, someone else has gone robot now.
Okay.
Get away from the robot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, you're tattooing now?
Right there. Right. Someone went all roboty, so I just dropped out of Discord. Okay, that's the end of Marcus, isn't it?
Well,
I think Marcus.
No, that'll only soak 2 of them.
Definitely all sound effects seem to have stopped. Weird.
Discord's being a twat today, is it?
Not the end of the world, but it's always so quiet when they don't work.
And then I will turn to the worker that's still standing next to me and kind of give him a look and say, "You're next."
That would have been. Okay, so all of the.
Tatsuya's gone. It says it's the dancing girl. No, it's not the dancing. It's the worker 7 is next, isn't it?
It's Gregory's turn next.
Gregory's turn. Yeah, it's Gregory's turn.
Gregory,
next.
what is Gregory gonna do? He's going to have a melee weapon.
Is Ileana within reach from the ground?
No.
She
She's
is
flying on a
not.
broomstick. She's flying
How-
around on a broomstick.
How high up?
She's 36 feet off the ground at the moment.
36 feet. 6 feet.
Gregory tries to stab the dancing girl with his stake and misses.
Okie dokie. The dancing girl decides to claw Gregory with the claws and misses.
They're in love.
Yeah. They have another one of the dancing girls comes alongside. As when they hiss in anger, you can see their very sharp-looking teeth. Okay, the second dancing girl back flips over, and then as she lands back on her feet, she just bites at Gregory's throat.
Ah,
And misses.
and hits his leather neck collar.
Does she lose some dentures?
Drawing blood. She snarls in anger. I think this one will have to run, as it were. Yeah, to get we'll have to run to get to there. Decide Carl looks very tasty. Your magical deflection protects you. Oh, sound effects back. Hurrah! Worker. Worker will advance again. Worker's just is slowly advancing down the field, firing his rifle at Tommy. Tom, I should say, not Tom there.
Your turn to start funny on Discord now, isn't it? Oswald's turn. Or is it my turn?
That might be Tom's turn.
Indeed. Worker number 3 is
Bollocks.
is a miss. Rolled a 1, it would have been interesting. Okay, that gets us to Aldous, who's had to wait a very long time for his go.
All right. So Aldous is going to look at his buddy here, and he is going to Charlie, and he's going to say, "I'll hold him. You stab him with that stake." But he can't say that with his voice. But that's like the implicit thing here. So a grapple is what? It's a contested athletics.
Yeah.
It's fine for
Does
me.
anyone get that, or is it just me who didn't?
He said he's going to grapple. Going to grapple the thing, and then Charlie's going to stake him.
Okay, no, it's me.
How is my
bad-
athletics lower as a?
You get a +2 because you're currently a wolf and have bite.
You're kind of wolf.
Right, but it doesn't. I'm not getting +2.
Well, you have to code that in as a
Yeah, but it says
attack.
my thing
Right,
is like
Discord's
3
Discord's died. When Discord dies, you're in trouble.
When Discord dies, the world will end.
You'd probably just be better off just like putting it as like a +2 modifier or something like that.
At
You're
the
wrong.
end of the session,
Okay, so can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah,
I can hear
it's
you.
not us that couldn't hear you. It's Kevin that couldn't hear you, and he's disconnected, so we've got to wait for him to come back.
At the end of the session, leave a review of thumbs down for the session of Discord.
And now Carl is turning into a Dalek, and Tatsui is turning into a Dalek. I think Discord is about to blow up.
So why didn't you roll acrobatics?
He may not have fast test on.
Or athletics, rather.
Hello.
Hello.
That's what it is. Do you not have fast test on?
No,
Okay.
basically, it's so what are you doing?
I can't understand a word you're saying, Dalek. Fast test is broken, I think, was the sum of it, so he's not using it.
Athletics. Or
Okay,
acrobatics.
grapple. So Charlie, oh, acrobat 2, I will do so.
I'm going to boost your server, Kevin.
Tie go to me.
That maybe that'll make your server a bit better. Right, made no fucking difference.
All the bits going above 64 bits. Right, I'm going to go above stuff it. There we go.
Yeah, I just boosted you anyway. I'll just give you a boost, which should put it up higher anyway.
No. I normally run at the audio quality at 128 bits, but it does say people may have issues with that. I've just cranked it back up again. I don't. Thank you for the boost. Won't say no. So, in a.
It made me go pink because I boosted you.
Can't remember one. I can't remember what happens on opposed rolls on who wins.
Unfortunately, I think it's defender wins.
I thought it was defender wins. Just checking page 88.
Well, when you attack, though, if it's a tie, you hit.
Oh, so in which case he's bound. Or sorry, yeah, bound.
I mean, I don't know about the test, but I know that like when you're attacking, right, ties go to the attacker.
Okay, in which case that's what it is.
Right? You match the toughness, it's a hit.
Yep, it's not your server, it's just Discord. Where does it say who wins the opposed thing if they tie?
Wording. Yeah.
I don't get to read Benny that anyway. Okay, so but do I?
It was a
now
good
you
attempt.
said I got- No, I don't
Gonna give you
because you'd already ruled it, so that's fine. So he in turn. Hopefully he's distracted, but I guess he's not. So now it's this guy's turn to try to stake him. That's a hit.
Do we currently get 2 actions for free because of a bonus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a bad day today.
Whoa, why is he invulnerable?
And we have to put in the 2 modifier ourselves.
You have to aim for his heart, don't you? Which means you have to put the modifier in for the stake roll, -4 or whatever it is.
Oh fuck. Okay.
You got to stake
Didn't
him in
beat the
there.
toughness anyway, so I won't worry. Right. Nicely done, though.
Yeah.
Carl's up.
Do I have to put a +2 in for any modifier, or is it taken care of?
The multi-action is already. If you put just click the one action button, it will do the.
Discord's really having a bad day. I don't know about you guys, but
It is
I'm
having a
not
bad
hearing
day.
any-
Yeah, Discord will not Discord. Multi-action -2 is taken care of, so you just click the 2 action button and
Okay, thank you.
carry on.
Carl is attacking Ileana above his head, 36 feet. He has a
Okay.
throwing knife, so I think that's medium range. Does it take care of it itself?
Should do.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh, look, it might actually hit.
Ooh.
Oh, look
Ooh.
at that. Okay.
So I just noticed that thing you put up about the detective board with Fred and pins. That looks interesting.
Is that enough to kill her?
Yeah, well, yeah,
My word.
she soaks it, yeah, but she's already on 3 wounds, so you need to give her one more killer.
It's a ridiculously good knife throw.
Right
He's
in the,
very good
you
at
got
knife.
her right in the ear.
Oh, she's made a good vigor roll. She got a whole 4.
Can I play a card? Or is it too late? Oh, she's already dead?
Yeah, I already inflicted 3 wounds on her, so you had to just do one mortal killer, yeah.
I'm gonna drop a card on her.
Yeah, you knocked her off the broom.
Oh, that's the wrong
Okay.
one. that's the wrong card. But that's probably useful, so I can leave that one out. That's not what I meant, though.
What card
I
were
meant
you going to
this card.
play?
That one.
Oh, you shouldn't have played
Oh,
it. She was
melee
already
attack.
dead. Have him back.
That was also only for a melee attack.
Oh,
You need to
sorry,
give
I didn't
that-
notice that. Okay.
You need to give that to Tassia.
Okay, I'll give it to Tassia. Do you want to trade cards, Tassia? How do I do that?
I agree. It was a Pennyworth roll.
So how do I give it to Tassia?
Drop it on his portrait at the top.
Okay. Oh, Tatsuya. Okay, here we go. Deadly blow to Tatsuya. Boom. Okay.
I agree. That knife throw was so accurate. Apparently, the entire party deserves a Benny. So there you go.
Thank you.
Well,
And then
thank you very much.
he still has one more action.
Yeah,
So
you are being attacked. You are being attacked, by the way.
Yeah, so I'm gonna attack that person with a dagger as well, or actually an actual
Okey-dokey.
dagger.
And she smiles sweetly at you as you try and stab her with the dagger.
That works. I've met girls like her before.
I think she'd be probably smiling very sweetly at you.
Try that in a little.
Why is
Oh,
Carl
it's gonna be a good
encumbered?
one. Well,
That's a hit with a raise.
oh, it's gonna be good.
You shake her.
She's a vampire.
Oh, she's an actual vampire?
Yeah, they're all these acrobats and dancing girls are vampires, yeah.
Oh, I thought they were dying with our blows.
No, that was
Okay.
just the workers, yeah.
Workers are just.
Oh,
grunts,
crap.
But everybody else is a vampire.
Okay, well, I'm afraid that's the end of Carl's turn. So
For
he can-
the record, the strong
Yeah.
man isn't a vampire, and Simba isn't a vampire.
okay.
Right, they're probably just shapeshifters.
Well, the strong man now is lying on the floor. You can see he appears to have a large number of scars on him. Seems to like his arms, legs.
He's had the
and
crap beaten out of
other
him by
bits of his body
Tatsuya.
were stitched together.
Oh, he's a zombie, alright.
Oh,
Okay, the bad guy's got the Joker again. Huzzah, 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 huzzah. Right. Benny, I'm going to put it in chat because I'm not sure who can hear me.
I love how much initiative Carl takes. He definitely cowers.
One more
That
for
was at
luck.
the end of the combat.
Bollocks. Okay, one more just for a laugh.
Benny spends time for better cards.
If you want to
Yeah.
spend a Benny for a better card, do it now before I start the combat round. Because I forgot last round to do that, but that is the way I'm doing it from now on. Once I start a combat round, your cards are set in stone.
Yeah, you got to do it at the beginning, not like halfway through the fight.
How
But
do
if
I-
I don't remember to do it, then I've got no excuse.
How do I spend
for
it?
Not,
How do I spend it on the card? Just put it on the combat tracker
You
card?
just drag a Benny onto your card. On your name, next to your name on the combat tracker, there's a little Benny window of the number of bennies you got, and you just drag it from there onto the card on the combat tracker.
Good. I've done it. It works. There's a chance for Carl. Thank you.
We'll do one more.
Only
Okay,
cost me 2
Simba,
bennies.
the
Not doing any
trained
more.
great
Carl,
cat
you
is
can
up.
thank me. I thinned out the deck with 4 bennies.
I thinned it out with 2, I guess.
Right, it's time for Gregory to die. Okay, so 2 actions.
Did I actually get a go last round? I did, didn't I? It was early
Yes.
on, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Simba, they're slow rounds, I'm afraid, especially with all the Discord fun and games. Simba, the great trained cat,
And also the extra characters.
lands on top of Gregory, and there's just like a wild fury slashing of claws left, right, and centre.
So he's dead. Russian Eddie's dead, Jim.
As he takes a total of 4 wounds.
His entrails are on his entrails now.
No!
He's incapacitated twice.
Okay. And then Simba finishes his move by pouncing towards Carl for his second action of a frenzied attack. Ow. Is all I can say there.
It's nice knowing you, Carl.
Oh, Jesus.
Time to soak, I guess.
You better hope for a big soak.
That is quite scary. I think I've killed Carl.
Do it properly.
Oh, I thought I did.
You got to drag it onto the blood drop on the combat
I
tracker.
did.
You didn't, otherwise it would have done it.
Or hold down control and press the soak button.
I dropped it on the blood thing and didn't do anything. Oh, does it? Oh, on the combat tracker. Sorry, can you give me 2 bennies back? Sorry.
You can have, right.
Try that again. Okay, 1 blood right here. I need better than that, don't I? Did that soak anything?
That would have soaked
Oh,
one
am I
of them.
supposed to? I'm supposed to roll vigor also.
It does the vigor roll when you do it. It automatically does that.
Oh, okay.
It's all right, Carl. We've only been soaking runes together.
Can I spend more bennies or only once?
You can spend as many as you like until you've got none left.
Add conviction to this too.
Yeah, you could spend a point of conviction before you soak if you want to.
Yeah. There we go. That might do something. Did that soak?
Me-
It soaked.
Transformers, robots in disguise.
How come I rolled 5 and it didn't do anything?
You got
Because
to
you're already
roll.
rolling.
You got to roll.
They're not
you're already rolled an eight.
cumulative. They're not cumulative.
You take bets or invest from squares.
Oh, that's oh. Sorry.
Now, Cole takes 2 wounds as Simba just rips into him. Basically, really damaging him badly. Cole's basically busted up by that. And Tank Girl says, Benny, they need them. So Tank Girl, there we are. You're getting Benny's back. But Carl, you're basically, net result is you're in a bad way, and you've had severe damage to your torso, which results in 1 less die type in strength.
Okay.
Tatsuya has his conviction.
Okay, Tatsu's going to finish this guy off.
Okay.
Doobie doobie doo. saw Orlov earlier. Don't see him now. He's hiding again. Okay.
You suspect he's probably in the big tent.
Yeah.
Sounds like Kenku's having problems today. Yeah, he's dead.
I tried to move up in the combat tracker to attack before getting attacked. It didn't exactly work.
Not when the bad guy gets a Joker. You're in trouble when the guy gets a Joker.
I didn't realize he was going to attack me.
Okay.
I was just worried about the vampire.
Tati's going to run up to here, and then that's 8, and I've got 12, so 4 more inches should get me just inside the tent.
Who's controlling Jim? All right. What's Jim doing? Shooting?
Clowns.
Oh, he's shaking.
I hate clowns.
Clowns.
Why
He
did
got into a room full of clowns. Lovely.
Okay, the clowns are going to come off. Where are the clowns? They should be on hold. Or did they actually? No, they. Oh yeah, the clowns are on hold.
Where
So
are the
at this point,
clowns?
The clowns are coming off hold. For some reason, the combat tracker hasn't moved. I might have to cheat slightly and give them an ace of hearts to simulate them coming off hold.
You cheat.
Oh, shit. The card that I got in trade, I could have used.
Okay, all of the Circuit Master also comes off
God
hold.
damn it.
First thing he does is
Oh,
gazes long and hard at Tatsuya and
I thought
says,
Tetsuya was going to do a
"Sheathe
second
your
action.
sword, warrior. You will not need it in here."
oh.
Oh, that's not fair.
Yes, it is. But it is that silly rule we've got in this. What's it called?
So,
Backlash.
Okay, the clown moves up to there.
No, the critical fail, and then the
First, my
you can spend a penny to re-roll if he wants, can't he?
You can. Wait to go.
Oh,
And he crit as
no!
well. Oh dear.
dumb luck.
Okay, I'm afraid. Obviously, you can see there's a guide rope behind you, Tatsuya. You know what you're falling over, don't you?
He pulls the tent down on their heads.
Okay, basically the clown leaps at you, you slash at it, but the clown hits you with such force. Even though you put the clown down, he causes you to trip, throw over the guide.
My improved first strike, I will give him a shot.
It's going through first strike. I really, really wish that sheathe your sword line had worked out.
Lovely sword.
That's another clown dispatched. So clown number 3 will advance.
Okay, and I will use my final first strike.
Hey, the clown's gonna stab you.
Well, no, I hit with a raise.
Oh, you spent a penny. Okay, fair
I
enough.
did.
Oh God. This is the first of the. This is the ramping up as the bad guys start getting stronger. This is. And the Count is very frustrated at the back. Sir Bartholomew.
Okay. Multi-action. And then that hits. Okay. So first off, Benny to maintain my conviction. I dropped that down. All right, so first I'm firing off a bunch of net. All right, that hits with a raise. And so that is just enough to do all of that for this round without spending a penny. They will all be, that should be all of them. I don't know why that suddenly stopped. So they will be, oh, there's Entangle. They will
Why
be
have
bound.
the tokens suddenly improved?
Because I suddenly decided that I should find. I've just remembered I've got lots of nice new tokens these days, so I might as well use them.
They are bound, and it is tough, just as a note. So it's like hardness 10 to break. And then
That's the clown from the Horror Companion. The clown in Pine Box is pretty good. Have you got a Pine Box?
that is going to be a strong sloth that will hit all of them as well. And it's with a raise. So they're all at a minus. You'll probably have to add it on, but they'll all be at a -2 to try and resist the sloth.
Okay, work our way through that. I'm just finishing up.
And then who had that power card?
Which power
Carl
card?
did.
Carl had it.
Oh, the
He-
points. You want the
Yeah.
points?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
All players and
That
their
was-
allies get it, so yeah.
Carl, I'll give that to Carl.
It
That's
doesn't affect what happens.
Oh boy.
Well, there's somebody else with PowerPoints too.
Who else has got PowerPoints?
Have him give me and spend it.
Thank you.
Right,
I just
right.
didn't connect the dots. Thank you though.
All right, so they are bound, toughness 10. They are sloths with a strong -2 on their rolls, which they get at the end of their turn. And currently attempting to move is an action.
Yep.
All right, that is
Nicely
everything
done.
for me. Jim recovers.
I just thought I'd update the combat. I thought I'd update the map. I found some good tokens, so I used them.
Is there anybody injured? No. So is there anyone shaken? Yes.
I'm injured.
enemies injured.
Oh, enemies. Okay.
Where is Gem? That's not Gem. Main tab, Gem. There's Gem. All right. He is going to try
Oh no,
and.
it's a character from the Fantasy Companion. Oh no.
Anyway, she's a vampire, right?
Who is? The
The
Darcy
dancing
girls.
girl.
You believe they're vampires, yes.
All right, so he will bravely charge in, attempt to stab her.
Vitals, you got to stab her in the vitals.
That's what's the penalty for the called shot?
-4.
-4.
-4.
Okay.
Up in the modifiers box.
Oh, you have to aim the shot in order to make it effective?
You got to stab him in the heart, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Cold shot to the heart.
He's got.
Now, can I do a cool
Alright.
shot to the heart with a gun? Must be able to.
Only in Deadlands. Only in Deadlands can you use a gun.
Well, I am in Deadlands. This is Deadlands Rippers. Seems a bit silly you can't stake someone with a silver bullet in the heart.
Deadlands vampires, you've got to shoot them in the heart and then do enough damage to take them down. If you stake a vampire in the heart in Rippers, they have to vigor check the damage.
Okay, well, I know what I'm going to do first. Ba-ba-da, boo-boo-boo. Oh, you bollocks. Well, I'm going to do the Benny spend on that. Come on, don't misbehave.
For some reason your revolver didn't revolve.
It's obviously got bunged up with dirt and crap, hasn't it? Basically.
Oh, I spent a penny. Oh, your signal's going. It sounded like a Dalek again. What's the effect of my crit fail, dumb luck? Oh, they're all going. Everyone's going. Discord is dying.
You got one of those crappy shells where whenever you fired it, some of the brass is now sticking out of the cylinder and into the barrel. You have to clear that before you can.
I think he's having trouble.
Yeah, but I spent a penny. Dumb luck. Yeah, so the critical fail. That's not the critical fail. Something else happened. But I can't hear you, Kevin. All right. Well, I'll use my other gun. It's all right. I've still got 2 guns. So that gun's jammed. So I can't fix that one. So I'll put him out of action.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to. It doesn't matter. I've got another gun. So that's Simba's shaken. Now I'm going to shoot him with the other gun. Seems to be getting really, really, really slow now. Yeah, I'm gonna Benny that. Work, motherfucker.
Hang on.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
take it back. You're using silver bullets.
I am using silver bullets, yes. There's all vampires and undead things around here. Or is he not shaken? Has he got a wound? Have you not put the effect on the Simba?
Wow, well done. Thank you.
I had, but because you did you don't have damage saying silver bullets. I don't know whether it's working or not. If
I got the
it saying
keywords
silver
on. I
bullets.
got the keyword on the.
I know you've got the keyword, but it would be nice if you actually put bullets in the.
Oh right, okay, sorry. Then the keyword should come up and trigger that they've got the. It's worked. So right, that's my first action.
Okay, well that's the where target put down.
Okay, my second
Okay,
action.
you're winning. Okay. You can.
And then, yeah, that's it. So, and then, then I've got to spend an action to reload. So I'll do that next round. I would have got an extra shot in if my gun hadn't jammed.
Acrobat number 2 is going to attempt to bite Aldous. My word, this is a fight of complete misses all round, isn't it? It's ridiculous. Okay, up.
It's broken Discord and broken rolls. The day Discord exploded.
Chat.
Yep, that'll be fine.
Okay.
You can drop it on the shaker, but in chat's fine by me.
On the shaken. The called shot, so -4.
-4, yes.
And he's going to do it with the wooden stake. And hopefully he gets lucky. And that does not look terribly lucky. So he's going to Benny. And he's going to just try again. Oh, that might get lucky. But not lucky enough. Shit. Oh, that would have been good.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
Oh, that's a hit?
Roll for
That's a
damage.
hit. Okay.
That was a hit.
Why was... Just because it's only a 3, though.
But they're entangled. You have gang up bonus.
Oh, okay.
It says it in chat.
Okay. Where am I? The wooden stake. There it is.
Don't worry about the invulnerability rubbish, because that's
Okay.
just okay. So I must be a way to program that. So first things first. Vigor check against the damage. Failed. So it doesn't matter what the damage is. The dancing girl just bursts into a cloud of dust.
Oh, he called the shot.
I did call the shot.
Yeah. Yep. Regardless of the damage, the vigor roll has to beat the damage roll, regardless of anything else. If they fail it, they're dead because they're vampires. A stake to the heart, a wooden stake in the heart, is very hard to do, but if you do it, it's very easy to put a vampire down with it.
Well, Carl,
incredibly nasty.
Carl is going to run toward the worker because he can't kill another vampire. So that's Carl's turn.
Okay. Aldous, over to you in the fight that feels like first edition clerics fighting.
Again.
Okay. 10 on acrobats.
I have to go back 2 spots. I didn't know my pace had dropped.
No, your pace is a lot higher because you are currently
Oh, right.
quickened.
Okay.
You can actually go forward to.
You can run around without penalty and move a whole heck of a lot.
Yeah, just click the run
Okay,
dice and have a look.
I'll just stay where I was. Sorry. I mean, yeah, there. Thank you.
Okay, so Carl's done, I guess. So
Yep.
that guy's bound because I'm holding him, right?
Yeah. So what you want to do is you just want to put a -4 or take the cool
Right.
shot vitals effect,
So
apply it.
Charlie is going
Charlie
to
can
make
attack.
Charlie is making a wild attack
Okay.
called shot to the heart.
Yep. Go for it.
With the stake.
That's a hit. No, it isn't. Unfortunately, because the parry of the acrobat. Well, let's work it out. Okay. Bound +2, 4, parry 6. Yes, a hit.
That's a hit.
Roll the
so then
damage.
The damage roll.
5 points of damage. Oh, unfortunate. So
I was gonna bend it, but he can't bend it.
you can't bend it.
Can't be any of the damage, but you bear out the +4 for the targeted hit.
They're undead. They don't take extra damage from cold shots. Cold shot to the heart must make a vigor roll versus damage total. If successful, it takes damage normally. If it fails, it disintegrates to dust. 5 points of damage. It made the cool shot. It's got a toughness of 9, therefore. Obviously, Charlie.
I think you were saying obviously Charles is now a wild card and has done 20 damage to the vampire, killing it in one hit. I think that's what he said.
She was bound.
So she was. I apologise. I'm ready for in fact, just athletics check on strength check at -2 to break free. A failure. Worker number 3. Worker number
Running
3
for his life.
is going to. Worker number 3 is going to attack Tatsuya from behind with a saber. Missing. Worker number 4.
Did he chop one of the clowns by accident?
Oh, good point. I didn't notice you. I rolled a 1.
No, not quite.
Worker number 4 attacks Carl with a saber. Hitting. Carl's in a bad way here. Oh dear. I think I might have just killed Carl.
I have a card for that. Oh. Oh.
Right, but you already played one, right?
No,
No, but then I got the same card back, so I'm trying to play it again.
You've already played your card. You played the card for.
I thought that Bartholomew played the card, but
No. Cole played the card of Bartholomew's card. There's nothing stopping Cole to give the card to someone else, and they play the card to save Cole.
Wait,
I
how
haven't
many
played any
have I
cards.
played?
Tome de Chevre de Paix has not played any cards, so drag it onto me and I'll play it for you.
Is
You
that
get multiple. You're given multiple cards, but you get one card play unless you take the Destiny Child Edge or you take the Dark Fate Edge. Both of those will give you an additional play.
I thought I started with 3 cards, and I still
did?
have 2. I still have 2 cards, so I should be able to play one more. I played this
No,
card.
you
You
play
gave
one
it back
card.
to me.
You play one card. You can only play one card.
I have that funny ability.
Destiny's Fate.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Destiny's
Dark
Child.
Market, I apologise. I
Yeah.
apologise. You are completely correct. I
Okay.
obviously accidentally modified
You
the counter
broke it.
incorrectly. I
No,
broke it. There you go.
He spent 2 cards early on in the combat tracker when he.
I gave him lucky. I gave him lucky break back. You can play
Yeah,
lucky
this
break.
is the card I was given back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you completely negate
you.
the damage from that attack. Sorry, my
Thank you.
mistake.
No,
I forgot
that's
you
fine.
had Dark Fate. That is absolutely fine. That was what I was
Thank you.
trying to say. That's all good. New round. This might actually be time-wise. It might be. Unfortunately, leave it mid-fight job. Especially with... we're doing well. How many? We've got quite a few bad guys. Let's try one. Let's go for one more round. I don't know why it went to clown free, so we'll ignore that. Or it should be up the top here. If people want to spend advantage for cards, now's the time to do it. See if we can fit one more round in. I'd like to fit one more round. Okay, has everyone played cards?
Yep.
Bartholomew is now first. Combat tracker moves on to them. Come on. There we go.
All right. All right. What can I do to help that?
I didn't notice the bennies getting out there, so let's give the bennies out.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the bennies. The Discord's getting to work now. Just when you say you're going to stream end soon, Discord gets better. Next time, just say it right at the beginning of the stream.
I know what I'm going to do.
So I reported that thing about the tokens on the forums on Discord. It must be a bug because a couple of days ago I could search for tokens and it was all right, and now it's not. Now it's not.
If I type medium to find medium letter tokens.
Yeah, we shouldn't
Alright.
have to do that, should you? So that's a weird thing because it was working about a week ago, but I think it's something to do with the web P thing they added, or that's what Zach said anyway.
I pull my cane sword and cut open the tent.
Okay.
that I
Logically,
can-
the interior of that.
Von
logically, the interior of that
Strahd?
tent is- Yep.
So that I can move in.
Yep. Go for it.
All right. I will trigger a device once I'm inside. That's the
How is Charlie not
Six.
dead yet?
3 other. That's 6, 9. Good enough. With a raise for everybody.
Nice.
So where's my boost effects? There they are.
You're boosting fighting.
Yep. Boost, raise, fighting. Alright, that hits.
2 dice.
Should hit everybody.
2 dice, and that would be 2 dice, and that logically 2 parry.
Am I have your range? Am I, Bart?
You are.
Yeah,
Well,
I've got not to mention you shoot.
I do, but I can't shoot dancing girl vampires because there's some weird rule in this that they have got hearts that are bulletproof.
I've got crap.
They are.
Sure, so that's another 3 points.
So
12.
supernatural creatures have to make sense.
If Carl wasn't a badass before, he sure is now.
Alright, so where'd my boost effects go? Alright, sure, fine. I'll spend the extra power points to give you that.
Thank you very much. Because I'm going to have to stake these dancing girls, aren't I?
Alright, and that was half my move, action. Clear targets. Do I got the drop on him because I'm like suddenly there in his face?
Nah, unfortunately.
Alright,
He's still surrounded by flying bats.
Dom du chèvre du pays.
okay. I don't know what that does, so I'm not
It's
going to
deflection.
do it.
It's deflection. I'm just saying he's in the center of a swarm of flying bats. He looks like Batman.
Miss with all that.
I also was doing a called shot. I only missed because he had his block, so I will try Bennying that attack. Come on, come on, come on.
That's hits.
That's what I wanted.
Nice.
Alright. Yes, 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 yes.
Okay,
Off with
3
your
wounds.
head, motherfucker. Oh, I forgot the bonus damage. That'd be another wound because that was a headshot.
You,
I was
you,
going for
you
off
do
with
not get bonus damage against undead. And
It was a called shot to the head. I'm trying to cut his head off.
oh, cold shot to the head.
No,
Yeah.
Cold shot to the head. Oh, okay.
Yes.
He's shaken. He's shaken.
You wanted to use the stake to the heart.
I typically
Take
beheading
it
in
back.
vampire.
Sorry.
is severe-
Take it back. Take it back. A strike to the head or neck causes 4 or more wounds in a single blow. I apologise. I forgot this one. How many
mortal
wounds did
wounds.
you do? It's got to be 4 or more wounds. How many wounds did you do? You did 26.
It said 3.
He
but
did
then
3.
he
He
forgot-
did 3 wounds. He did
He
3
forgot
wounds.
the
He didn't do
bonus
4.
wound. He said he forgot the bonus wound.
There's
But,
no +4 damage for.
But it applies to special effects, so I don't know.
There is no. You do not get +4 damage for a cold shot to undead.
How
So
close?
a decapitation to the head or neck that causes 4 wounds in a single blow, regardless of the weapon, also destroys and decapitates
So I reckon
the
you should
vampire.
you should
Any
breathe.
lesser injury shakes him.
I reckon you should Benny the damage roll.
You need
Yeah.
3 more points of damage in order to kill him.
What you got to do is roll a 40 or higher.
No, wait. Oh, I didn't spend the card. Somebody has a good card for me, I believe.
Oh, that's
One that
right.
doubles.
That's very true. Someone
I-
play the card after the 26 damage was rolled. Or give it to someone else and they can play the
Somebody
card.
else
I
has
didn't
it.
spend the card, so I
No, here.
Who's
here,
got it?
Marty, Here.
I don't have it anymore.
That's fine.
No, you've got it now, Barty.
That doubles the damage, making it a 52.
It makes it 52 points of damage.
Off with
which
the
means,
mofo's
okay,
head.
Also, yeah, basically, he doesn't get to resist it. He's just instantly destroyed as you decapitate him.
Lovely.
Actually,
Just as the time is about to expire, we took the
I
vampire's head
know.
off.
Nice.
And then all his
now, at
vampire
that
allies
point-
explode.
Well, technically they would flee or break down, but for reason I'm going to say they do with that Herculean attack effort, and obviously I'm going to do this as well.
Boom.
You are now all veteran, which does
good, eh?
remind me. So
Which-
that does remind me.
Thingy hasn't worked again.
Is it this one? Yes. As Orloff is decapitated, a piece of paper is you spot a piece of paper lying in the dust. No contact with Budapest. Stop. Proceed at once. Stop. Find Tara Lagrange. Stop. No.
Mina, but she didn't say stop, so we got to carry on.
That's where we'll leave it. Maybe the luck has something to do with the session number. Congratulations. That was session number 13. And you survived it. But anyway,
Awesome.
it would appear this appears
Thank
to
you
be
for
a
not watching,
telegram.
all one of you.